What's up guys, it's Dylan, and today I want to tell you about an exercise that over just the last few weeks has completely changed my back. This exercise is the seated good morning, and to do it you're going to sit on a bench with a barbell and make sure to sit with your heels in front of your knee. Now that last part's really important because if you don't you're going to face plant. Then while keeping an arch back like you would for a squat or a bench press, you're going to try to lean forward until your abs touch the bench. If you're doing the movement correctly and not rounding your back, your abs should touch the bench before your chest. And once your abs touch, start sitting back up while keeping that arch back. Now when I first started doing these a few weeks ago, I was only using the 45-pound bar, and it was very difficult for me to get my abs to touch the bench just because my hamstrings were so tight. So if you have really tight hamstrings like me, you can start by adding these cable pancakes in your routine. To do these, you're going to load about half your body weight on a cable and then let that weight pull you forward until your head touches the floor. This is going to give you a crazy hamstring stretch and kind of feel like someone's stabbing you in the hamstrings, but over time your hamstrings will begin to open up and it'll get making that full range of motion on your good mornings much easier. Once I got my form perfect on the seated good mornings, I was quickly able to start adding weight, and now I'm at the point where I can do 135 pounds. So how did this exercise fix my back? My entire life I've always had problems with my lower back wanting to round. And what I noticed was that after doing these seated good mornings, that problem started to disappear. Here's a clip of me from 3 years ago going for a 405-pound squat. Pay close attention to my back. As I go down, I maintain a good strong arch in my back, but once I get to the bottom, my lower back juts up, causing this rounding, which puts a ton of stress on my lower spine. Comparing this to my new squat form where I maintain a strong arch for the entirety of the lift, which will eliminate all that unnecessary stress on my lower back and ultimately allow me to lift heavier maxes and consistently without injury. And my squats aren't the only thing the seated good mornings have fixed. They have even improved my grappling stance. Take a look at this clip from an old tournament. In grappling, it's important to have a low center of gravity, but because I cannot properly arch my back, I'm standing more upright with a rounded back, and this tends to lead to significantly less efficiency when trying to get leverage for takedowns. Instead of being able to explode up through my knees, I'm yanking up to kind of pull my opponent off the ground through my lower back. Compare this stance to my new stance where I can sit much lower and have an arch back. It will make me a much more effective grappler and a better overall athlete. So if this hasn't convinced you to start training seated good mornings, I don't know what will. I think this is a must-have exercise for any athlete, especially since this area of your back is probably significantly underdeveloped relative to the rest of your body if you do train a lot. And just remember to really focus on getting the technique of the lift down before you start adding weight. That's about it for this video, guys. Feel free to share with any friends that you might have lower back problems. This might be the exact exercise they need. Hopefully enjoyed, and have a good day.